I guess we'll call this one Inside SMTVS.com. This morning I was just going over a few things, and I decided to put another video shot on SMTVS.com. Cool. So I'm Von Gonallen, and the person, the founder of the website itself and the business SMTVS.com. I have a lot of stuff that's SMTVS.com. I've been mainly over the main site, and on SMTVS.com, we have a marketplace vendor over there that we're trying to pioneer, and a community. Okay, over here at SMTVS.com, since we didn't start out to really have store and community and all that kind of stuff, but I guess because of web business, these days everyone have a store to sell something either to hide on. At the same time, every store program or every program that you get for like WordPress still offer you store and a community, saying that the people that come to your store is going to end up being a part of that community. Okay, so SMTVS.com, we started out as an IP, like television studio, because I have a studio and I do have video and audio visual equipment around to produce those type of work. And then we're in the music, so along the line we started SMTVS.com and started doing Star Media Online Magazine, which is still a viable part of SMTVS.com, right? But for now, we leave it dormant until the site gets. So in future, a lot of our program will be interview with artists and musicians, right? And a few snips and stuff of a few shows. And then other things that we deem to like pour through our visual thing. Now other things like having movies too, for people to come in and really watch a movie that's available through HBO and Cinemax and all these other media entity, Walt Disney and all these places. That means we are going to try to do partnership and paid subscription, whatever, to obtain these information that will be in our site that we also can still have paid subscriber watch. And we'll have some free programming, like we said. We're still trying to put most things together. Our business is based upon IPTV studio, and being an IPTV studio, I decided, okay, fine, we'll have an IPTV studio. And IPTV studio started to give out channels. So we are going to have there in SMTVS.com where a user can sign up for their own private IPTV site, whether they're doing whatever project they're doing, they'll have their own identity. Now, it will be in a two different form. If they want to have a YouTube sort of formula, or just like the traditional TV formula, which is stuff is being thought about when the media hosts come around. And the service will be added periodically to the system. Now, I just recently got finished with our business display. So if you're at SMTVS.com, if you're in or outside SMTVS.com, but the reason why I let the business card be unsecure, because what the reason someone join your site to display them business, and then even customers and people that comes that might be attracted to your business will have to log into this site even to see this information. No, we're not trying to force anyone to log into SMTVS.com, become a member of SMTVS.com, to even to view like our our business list, right? It's supposed to be like a search directory. It's supposed to be like maybe that person is not listed in Google or any place, but they are listed there over SMTVS.com, right? So it has to be an outside, and we be doing it so it will be searchable, right? Okay, SOE. So let's talk about SMTVS.com, the direction we are going. SMTVS.com on a whole where you can consider HBO or Cinemax, that type of way. An online media host that's going to be showing movie, and we will acquire those movies to show. But at the same time, future up we doing our own production, whether it be mini movie or documentary. And like I said, we have Star Media Magazine, right? So that is SMTVS. And like I say, now in SMTVS.com, what we have here going on SMTVS.com, as a developer, I at one point tried to said, okay, I'm gonna try to do a little social community project, and I did it. And I tried to create different things for the project. Him in one, the messenger. Now the messenger now is just like an email system, and even today I thought about it and thought about all the ways that now this messenger is going to be in like a publisher community, and when a user information is loaded, it will load a private messenger too for the user. So if you click on the messenger on the user thing, when that messaging box comes up, it will be connected to the user, so you can send a message directly to the user, right? And well, there is improvements. It is not like a Facebook messenger system, but it's a two-way messaging system, and it do sends out its own notification. In fact, if you send a mail to it, it will send back to you. You know what I mean? So like, I have like boxes that's logged to my system, and I know, so I go over there and check, like, okay, I just sent the mail to myself, right? So now I go look at my box, and my box is telling me, hey, you have a message over there at smtvs.com, right? So it'll be seeming like your real email that's in the system. Soon as somebody send you a message inside smtvs.com, a message will be dispatched to your email. And SMTVS also have your cell phone carrier information stored on the database. Then it will also display, send a message to you. Depends also, because some carrier have a limit in the amount of message that comes to their system. After a certain amount of message, I guess you have to be paying them or being business with them for them to know that, okay, SMTVS is using our members who have our phone, so and they blah 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 along the way. You know what I mean? And that can be, and right now I've researched, you can just pay one person, one company that will provide all that information for you to be put inside the system, right? So those are research I did along the way to make sure that a notification can be dispatched to your cell phone, right? And a notification can be dispatched to your mail. And it's easy said and done. We are really going to drop notification out, because remember, from it sends a mail the first time from smtvs.com to you. If you're in Google, it may just come to your junk mail. But if you're on your own website and have your own mail system, you will see it. And so, in the same way, Google give you a notification that you have a mail. When SMTVS send you a mail, Google will send you back a mail notification. Hey, you got a mail, that, so forth, right? And things. So let's log in and we get going. Because log into smtvs.com, I did a few things like, okay, you have to sync the mail. Now, I'm still working on it, but for now, it's just, that's where it's going to be. I can do a lot of little tricks and stuff, but what I tried to do early on was hid the name. And once I hid the name, as contour the program is running in the session, it hits the password to automatically. And I didn't say hid the password, right? So I'm like, whoa, I can't hid the name. I can't hid the password, so they have to really see their password. So I generated their password, your password, and your username from smtvs.com, so it can come and you can click the sync button, right? So when you click on the sync, okay, so everything syncs up now, right? So what did I sync? I synced this. Now if you're on the outside of smtvs.com and you click the button, it'll say log into the mail, and it will log you into the mail, but it's gonna take you over to SMTVS login port. So it's like it's telling you, hear me, You signed into the mail, but you need to sign to SMTVS.com to everything to work for you. Right? So these are the connection of syncing up stuff together. And I'm doing. Now eventually I'm going to devise a way and work on a JavaScript that could really search and see that this is the member and really carry them over for me without the member really clicking anything once you click on this mail button. And because we are synced now to the system, okay, like that, we are now synced to the mail, right? So now I'm in my mailbox. So I was doing a test mail. Okay, I ran a thing early on today, okay, and it's a very important test because it shows that you can still send a mail in the system and even look at the reply in the system at certain degree, but I mean at the message you can, I mean you can't see them, sorry, you cannot see or read the user message, whichever user it is, but you still can use the form and put the username in, right, and said okay, this is me. That's a good thing. So I went back, right, and really and truly, because even though I'm signed into SMTVS.com, SMTVS.com calls the mail is not showing what's the records are the mail that you got. But what's working is the fact that if you send that person, if you send the user in the site a mail, because what I did, I wasn't logged in the mail, so I went to the little community thing and I clicked on send this user a mail and it brought me over to send a mail, knowing that I'm not logged in, but it did load everything up. Like, let me show you. Okay, so we're here and I go to the box and I said, send a mail to this guy. So when I was in the community, I did that and it came over, but it didn't show this right here. But everything was cool. So during that time, I realized, yo, you still logging, you know, to smtvs.com, but you're not logging to the messaging service, but it's still reading information from the user directory. So I went in and I changed some information pertaining to me, the user. So when I come over from smtvs.com, right, if I don't log into the mail, and I'm in smtvs.com and I still open the mail, it'll still go there and I can still send a mail. And it will know that it's me still sending the mail, right? But only thing I can't read my mail. So I've already discovered a way how to send the mail. So now I gotta rewrite a new program based upon the way I'm logging in. So that's other stuff still happening. But now, so until I write the new script that will see me coming from smtvs.com as being the same user and all of that, I have to sync up everything, right? Okay. And it's kind of cool because syncing is cool because I can have people to really sign up for the messaging system, you know what I mean? And they still get signed up in SMTVS database as a user through the messaging system. Okay. So we can compose and okay, like we read the mail and we can send a reply back to the mail. Now we did that already and everybody understood that in a sense, right? That's SMTVS. SMTVS have its own private messaging system now. If you join smtvs.com, you can utilize our messaging system for any purpose you want. And we are getting ready to do a real email sending form there. Okay, like, let's go here. I think we just browsed over there a little bit, so we should go back there. Here. Like here. If you want to send someone a mail, let's go ahead and put their stuff here. Alright? Okay. Now in the background, this mailbox is connected to this user automatically because I'm querying for the database to take that person's email and set it in the email script for me so that person get the mail. If there's another user and you come up on their page, it will do the same thing by just knowing that it's on Vaughn page, and also put Vaughn email in, so when the mail goes, it goes to Vaughn. So this is our business profile at SMTVS.com, right? I was working on a regular profile too, and because we started doing that little community thing, and I still realize I'm not really looking for that right now. I'm still looking for something basic, and that we will build on it more. Right? Let's rewind here. Okay. So let's go to our accounts. So again, we all said to you guys in the last video, when you're in our account, if you do not have a business ID, this won't show up in your thing. You're a regular member, all you're going to see is this, right? And this, do your avatar and do this right here. We worked on another page earlier in regards to trying to have some farmer, I guess, look or whatever. And it was like the cover, you know, for to put, it was the avatar like that to put the cover in there, and I was building, and I went and updated a little bit, like still playing with it, you know. We still playing with this over here and see what can happen. I think about a lot of stuff like, okay, I can make a little box thing right here now, and I can put another side place right here now, and I can make the centerpiece just slide up, and you know, it's a lot of different ways, but we just started doing this right now. So if you're in there now, this is not really hooked up yet for you to put the cover in. But when you come to the side, they say put your cover in and everything. This will be your SMTVS regular profile for now. Right, so you have a regular page profile over the SMTVS that's displaying your regular you, yourself, and then we have your business, doing your business thing. So let's put them all together, right? You got your regular SMTVS stuff, right? As you see, I'm setting it up. And just like a few minutes ago, when I hit on to the messaging box, and I still think this is hooked to the message box, right? Message, right? It'll still take me to the message, right? So from this here right here, you know, and this is an old profile, right? But much as something we thought about, but this now is the new profile for now, right? And this is the also up here. So for now, we're working on this a little bit more. So if you come to SMTVS.com, yes, you're gonna see like this, and I'm gonna do something. There is an activity for real, sure. Right? So it is that when you log into SMTVS.com, I'm gonna log you into an account, right? And I log you into the account. You'll be logged into here. Okay? But I'll have a little button that said, change your avatar, and when you click on the avatar, it's just gonna rotate to the page. Like, okay, let's get into SMTVS.com. Okay, we'll get us another page up here, right? Let's get us another page. All right? Okay. And we already in, so we can just really try to like do the index thing. So because we're logging again, it's actually please to sync. Okay, let's sync this one now. So we didn't sync. Okay. So now we have here. We'll log into here, right? And this one, when you say avatar, it'll just flip over there for you, and you do your avatar, and you can come back here after you're done with that, right? So it's kind of like that for now until there is a really new, really new template, bad template I have. And it's a social network type template. I'm still working on it, and it's bad. When you see it, when I'm done with it, it looks like Facebook. It's that same look of the modernized social community framework. Yeah, so I took the time and got the framework, and I have it, and I just need to like finish it up, right? And so we just like putting up some. Your profile is here at SMTVS. Join SMTVS.com now. As I'm finished doing the video right now, as soon as I'm done talking, I need to tie up a few ends, and that ends is like, okay, when if you log into SMTVS.com now, this is going to be the page when you go to account, and you know, just a few stuff happening. So thanks a lot for viewing the short SMTVS video. I'm sure it's been valuable to you guys in many ways to show you what we are dealing with. And over here, you go to business and you definitely click on business to get to here, right? And as we are here, this appears. Okay, so let's see this now. This will appear if it's you, and if another user in their thing, because this one right here is not a user. Actually, don't see this. You know, you're the one that sees this, right? There is another page, like we have page. It's sort of don't have the avatar there, no, because I'm changing stuff around, but that's a page, right? And those pages, like, okay, let's go here. You know, so those are the things. When you are in, you log in. I should demonstrate that for you. When you log into SMTVS.com, okay, sync up for me, please. So we're gonna pretty much take care of that in a minute, so it'll be done automatically. And you click here, and goes here. So now what I'm showing you here, where we're back, we're gonna try to stream back to some of this stuff, right? Because I think we got some of that stuff already there. Go back up, right? Right. So when we here, right? So this is still being developed to match over there. So eventually, I'm gonna work on this. Okay. So what this doesn't have, right? No, this doesn't have a query, right? Because if I put a query, I don't even know if I. Sometimes I may write it and don't know, because I write a lot of stuff. You know, let's see if I set a query in this. If it's a query, it will change. Yes, there is a query in this thing. So, you see me talking now? Because a lot of time when I write stuff, I always say I have this one user query program, right? And the one user query program allows you to query through and through. So the whole time, you guys see that I am like here talking to you guys and stuff, right? See it? This page actually works like this. Oh, but these right here, if you click on them and try to load information, it's just gonna go to my thing. I'll be changing my avatar. Everybody knows that, right? Once you log in, you only log in, you only be able to see the person page, but that is about it, you know? But when you're there, okay, so basic then, if you were in this page and your stuff, all that stuff you have there, then you'll be seeing You be seeing the person here and their avatar pop up here, but they got a top thing happening, right? And you can like go for it. It's 3 users in the site right now, right? Okay, those things, right? Okay, so we can like jump back over to my place. Wow, guys, I didn't even know that, you guys. You know, trust me. Trust that I told you. You know, like a program, we program stuff and we make a lot of stuff and we like blah blah boo, da dee da. So now I've automatically created the person page. You know your person about page. I automatically did that. Because over here this morning and I was messing around, I'm like, well, you know you have the avatar and you have the cover page. Why not build on top of the cover page? Right? Okay. Another one came to mind. And I'm gonna make some copy pages and do it. It says to me, this community that you're working on, right? And let's go to the other portion of it. Right? And, okay, we need to like sample this first before we do anything. A lot of time this is inside SMTVS.com, and I hope you guys are there, getting some form of full integration about SMTVS.com. We were trying to bring up the files them so you can see basically what's going on with profiling at SMTVS.com, right? Okay. So we got profile here. This is your page, right? This is going to be your page. It's like that. You got your basic information there, right? Okay. And you can certainly click on this button right here, and you can definitely update this. You can click on this button right here to update this, right? Originally, this is what's there. That's how I originally did it. And up here you will still see your identification, right? That is how the program is really made. But I was playing around there and I said, okay, go ahead and stick the avatar right there, okay? That's the main reason if you have a site and you want to have a change in the avatar, right? But being that we are setting up this for more like an individual profile, and we're still having members to do some form of posting inside of SMTVS.com. We are building up one right now. I've thought about better ways and better posting systems. So this posting system is just looking at something right now, and I have my own, and this came from PHP part, and I want to look closely into that. However, my part of my program I created my messaging system, and I created a connection link. I might call it follower, but I'm gonna change mine to a connection link, right? Because it's just really connecting yourself to this individual right here. So, okay, it works like when I'm still on the old page, so we can go there. So, okay, if I want to link this person, right, I will go here and I'll click here. Now, that person does not appear on my page when I do that. But when that user like log in, they will notice disappear in their page. Now, it's yes, I do have a way that you can refuse it, right? And remove it by deleting that from your page. I just have not put up the button yet that you can actually physically say no and delete that stream that from it. But at the moment, at the same time, we based upon it's not like a follower and people who link other people. It's just we still want people to link people, so that's just the thing. Make friends with people and link people. And the more friends you make, and it will keep adding up here. And then when you, it's not like a Facebook Messenger where you click it. Although I said there is a version of it in my head now, so when you come here and you click send a message, it's just going to open a small box with that person attached to that user, so you can just send that user a message so they can get it. It is more like a messaging community than anything, right? It will evolve because SMTVS sooner or later going to have SMTVS real email system. I can already write email forms to send email to anyone, right? To any email box, right? It's just for me to look into the web mail and the drop mail and have that sequence. Once it drops the mail, it can deliver a copy to my members database, my members mail message database, so they can see that that message is there, and they can now either use the messages, message site-wise, or they can use the email to return back the email that was sent to them, right? Like that. Okay. But the system still works like an email. Because imagine, in the same sense, that someone sends you a mail, right? I'm just clicking through, right? So we gotta probably go back to the mailing system right now. Anyways, someone sends you a mail, all right? And when someone sends you a mail, all right, let's go in here. Okay, when somebody sends you a mail, because we actually logging in back again. You have a sync every time you come. I actually don't really like the sync thing, but it'll keep you from, it's either the sync or you log in twice, right? So I'm still thinking on that. I'm just trying that out while we are here, right? But we need to do some prevention method, prevent it from coming back. Okay. Yeah, so I'm building, I'm showing people all this stuff here. Okay, and we can jump back to the message, right? Back into our messaging system right now. So we're trying to have this right now so people can come over and just use our messaging system and come over and be listed in our business profile, right? And we'll have a lightweight posting thing here that you can post and reply to the post, right? And we want to install like share buttons on it too, so you can share to Twitter and you can share to Facebook from here also. I've not yet installed that, you guys, right? So this one we call inside SMTVS.com. And we are here in a SMTVS active, the early beta farm, so you can take a look at what's really happening. Well, you know, it's already there, it's just that I'm working on a better functionable page. We have already who to link, so you can link any member that joins. It shows 3, and it really rotates. If you have a lot of members, every time you come in, it rotate 3 at a time for you, right? So it'll be 3 different members. And if you have linked someone, then your link will show up right here, and you can easily drop a message to your friend. And they can get that on their email, and they can come back, log into smtvs.com, and read that message and send you back one. And if you are in smtvs.com during the time they are doing that, your email notification from your email company will advise that message there. You can just go ahead and look. So we're just doing stuff that's just going to be working with everything that's already on existing. Why are you trying to run a bunch of custom notification form? Well, wow, if you already have a mailing system like Google or Live or that type of stuff, you can just hook up everything. So as soon as the message is sent out, it comes. When something happened on Facebook. I don't know that something happened on Facebook unless I see my little notification pops up from my mail. Hey, someone did something on Facebook. So that's what we're doing at SMTVS too. And the mailing system, that's the messaging system is already there. That's already built that way to send it to your phone, okay, and to also send it to you. So it's going to be a new form, sign up form that's going to go to SMTVS now. That's going to, in a way that you put in your email address and your cell phone carrier sending, and you can ask your carrier for that, and they can give you that, and you can just go ahead and put it in, okay? And yes, we are set up in smtvs.com, so you'll be able to post an audio by actually uploading the audio or even embedding the audio URL directly in smtvs.com. So there is two ways. It's either that if people are really going to be uploading in the future to smtvs.com, it will be to smtvs.com storage. So we'll have our storage as a cloud storage or whatever, where that information going to be retrievable. Although I don't like sometimes a delay in the information coming back. If you are doing embedding audio, it will be the same thing, right? You drop the URL in there and it will build a player. That all that will be done with the Java and stuff, just like you in Facebook. We're going to be doing that. So cool. Just about a few things that's going to be happening right here. It will be a very simple community as far as that. If you have various things, I don't know what's going on, what we're going to be doing, but all we know right now that we have a simple page for you guys. This is your page, right? That you have here at smtvs.com. On the bottom, it just said about you. This won't appear, like I said, unless you are actually have a business already. And this line right here is going to be operating every time you get a new service in smtvs.com. You notice it comes here, right? And when you hit profile, it's going to bring you back here, right? So there's not thought about giving that you have your own personal page, right? But this page thing is also something like this. A personal page is going to be given depending if the person wants a personal page when that happens. So what happened now, if you're a musician, you'll get a page, you know what I mean? And your page will be a music page, right? That type of way. And everyone will get a photo, so you can upload your your images to smtvs.com, and you can look at your photo. It's there. We have the script. I did it countless times. The other thing I think if you look to my stuff, I showed you PHP Music, and PHP Music has its own image gallery, and we have it all set so a user just can upload stuff. So we do a lot of stuff where by PHP, a user already have his own folder, and they can just load stuff into their stuff, private image into their user folder. That would be displayed back onto their thing, right? Okay. Cool. Right, so just like how I would display my image right here, I'm going to be displaying a lot of image from the user folder right here to when you go to image, or we can have you come here and it's just going to be a bunch of image stuff right here, and you can click on those images right here because the images are listed right here, you know, when you get on image, right? And like I said, when you go on profile is there. A page is just there now, but a page is given to someone who wants to have a page. So that's like a database thing. This is a blank spot in the database until somebody actually wants a page, and we install that code, and this flies up in there. So that blank space is there. Okay, and then so we show you profile right here, and we got activity page, right? This is our activity page. Activity page still shows you a little profile on the side too when you do it. So great, that's SMTVS, what's going on at smtvs.com. So we're doing mail at smtvs.com and your regular profile, and we're giving you a business profile as well. Oh, nice but not least, if we are in here, we can definitely because I have a business profile, so I can definitely like load my business profile on the inside. You know, this is the inside one, right? And if I need to make change to my profile, I come here and I make change. So you notice in the profile I gave you all your little social links and stuff that you can put in. I'm gonna do mines in a minute, so mines can come up, and we give you the one link right here to this right here. So this version right here is going. The one I have now, there. Let's say we can find it. It's running a list, and the list kind of take a little way to come up sometimes. So I don't work on that. And there, I talk about on SMTVS profile, we're gonna have a lot of stuff on ours, but on a user profile, a user will just have this. So if you come over and plan on having this stuff at smtvs.com, your profile is this, okay? Because we are Star Media Television Studio, and don't care if you are a business that's a media business or a regular business. No, you still get, you just are the way our profile is made over here. Our profile, business profile is made over here, so you can give a feature, you know what I mean? Because we already have like a posting area. Regular people can post their little YouTube video or all that stuff over there, right? And we can build a vibe there, right? Okay. So I hope you like got really good information, right, about our setup here. Okay. And so, you know, this area is still geared for future. Okay, posts will be being made in the community. So I would maybe try to set it in a way so when the user comes up on the outside, I can still show you some posters that you have. That's why I leave this page sort of like that for now. Right? This one, whoops. Wow. Okay, come on now. You want to by yourself. This one, I kind of trimmed it. Right? You see where I trimmed it up? So here and there, I'm not really going to do anything with this one. I'm just going to really like go ahead and move the video from there. That's here. This one here. So that's what's happening. So cool. You guys, so that's why we have this one slot here. If we are giving you a list player, then we need to start putting this stuff like that. But it's there. But if I'm simply just giving you one stuff, you can have to change that. And this code is to be written. You don't have to write it. You can click on this. Enter your Google, your thing, right? Go ahead and enter your stuff. And when you enter it, let me knock this down a little bit. Oh, well, we can like just go ahead and use the same URL over. I don't know if it's in there, but it's not in there. Oh. So there is a MP4. Come on, man. Cha-cha. You know, sometimes when you're trying to do something, it's when the mouse trying to do its own little thing. That's the thing about computer, you know. Right. There is a chord, right? So you can always come and erase the old one, right? And then replace with a new one, right? And close. So that's my generator, because you know I build and write generators, right? So we have an HTML5 one and we have this one, both that will both come up to serve the purpose of generating the proper code that you want. If you want, because like you might have your regular video URL stored at your site, your given website as a business, right? Right. So a lot of business, even they have their stuff at Google or whatever, they also still have it in real video, and they may not want to really call from Google that. And just because of business and everything, we are using our player. Listen to me. This is a Google film. Click on it. 1 million clicks. It will not go to Google. YouTube might not like that these types of player, but this is our IPTV players, right? Where much like if you're on a TV system, Roku and all those guys, and you get in YouTube through Roku and all these people, you can click on Roku TV and it operates like a computer, because it's not a computer generated thing. Even though we are showing you inside of a computer screen, it is like the real TV. You can click back to YouTube or know where that the source of the material is coming from. But you still know it's coming from YouTube. So if you feel like you want to go over there and explore more, that's your choice. And thanks you guys for visiting with us a while. Our messaging system, SMTVS.com, where the things that we are offering are business profiling for any business that want to come over. And we have a small community. We still pioneer. This part is not yet up, but it's still operation. If it comes in, you can go use it, and we'll just build right around you, right? Okay. And yes, we have our business card. So you click business, and all the business them that have a business card will really fly up here. We did something in the last video, but we should demonstrate that to you guys, that right now I have it in development running on just one, but it's going to be a sequence of security number that are issued that just works. Once it's in, it's know that's your code, and your code is good. All right, I entered a code for this user. You understand? I'm saying this user have a business now. Bam, so this user suddenly you have a business. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's how quickly we gave that user a business profile, right? So it's also that there are choices that once you're in, we have a dashboard. And once you go to SMTVS dashboard, and you notice there will be a thing, so you can go, you can like set up your business profile here at SMTVS.com. So hit this link. Once you hit the link, it's going to change the number for you on an automatic, right? And so automatically those numbers are changed, right? Simple like that, right? And with these various ways of development, I'm going to try to keep development real simple to people so they see that, and the normal people them can really see that the development, okay, yeah, it's really technical for true, and you have to remember all of the command lines and stuff, right? And you have to remember all the routes, and you have to know how to really do query, understand about querying for stuff, how to query for stuff, how to really write the data to query for stuff. But once you learn how to query for anything, then it's a matter of the mind, and I call it script and database manipulation. That's what I call when I do stuff, right? When like that, like when I said, okay, remember, we have the business, the users, and everybody living in one room. That's how I'm doing my thing. Everybody is in one room. I added the business already. I added the regular already. Now I'm gonna add like musicians and artists and them thing there. See? So artists at smtvs.com, the artists them gonna have a profile. They know that you join smtvs.com and you can hit the link to say I'm an artist, right? And when you go to your profile, you notice you have a new link for you to go ahead and do what? set up your profile, your bio, all this other kind of stuff for your music and everything. Go ahead and stick a few demonstration songs in there for people to hear you, lead you back to your SoundCloud, lead you back to your Spotify, lead you back to wherever you have your stuff. You know? So this is inside SMTVS.com. Okay. And you guys know, sure, the players that you get from SMTVS.com as a profile player will most likely run on one commercial to it, but you know that's our thing for giving you a free thing, right? So if a business decide you can use, what we'll do, at SMTVS.com, we're giving you a free IPTV. Where's that bad boy at? Free messaging, and we are giving you a free ITV TV. Okay. In the sense that, you use this TV, right? Because, yes, you can buy from us this TV on a monthly subscription, right? And you will get a paid subscriber version and the ability to put multiple lists and have this player play automatic lists through and through. You can also add your 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, whatever transmission of your programming, right? And it's at your headquarters. So for instance, say you are like a TV or radio, and you decide you're going to have your stuff at smtvs.com too, just to have your stuff everywhere, right? Then from your TV website or your radio website, you will just go into your administration and do what I said. If your stuff is on YouTube, you can use your YouTube link. And if you have your stuff on a real video, you can pull that link right from your system. So what about pulling video from your system? So you can utilize it as to show any length of program you want to show. Isn't that a great thing? So a TV company now can come to smtvs.com and join smtvs.com business membership. You understand? And put their information right here for free. Right? And what I say for free, because remember, on their side, they are going to sit down and they're going to edit their programming, their commercial, whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. And they're going to send it. Right? And it's in their system. It could have been an hour program, a 2 hour, half-hour program, whatever. But they have the ability now to port real IP TV information for free through smtvs.com network. Right? That's the main thing you have to think about. And yes, we are doing advertisement in the form of ads. I'm not going to have the ads pop up over your screen and these big thing like Google are doing. We're rather to, at certain, if your thing is running 1 hour, I may have, you look at your screen and you're going to see like 4 or 5 little yellow dots or lines on the screen. So you know those are 4 or 5 commercial that's in the box. If you see one, that's cool. You know what I mean? That type of way. So for us, as a company, we may not be charging you for the transmission or the utilizing of the IP equipment that we are offering you, to use for free, right? And then when you become a company who want to have much more than want to display your list, you understand? Want to even have your own identity in smtvs.com utilizing the network equipment, right? That's cool, because the TV and all that wears and all that stuff, it's going to be free at all times. Only what you paying for if you decide to start doing multiple stuff. A lot of things that most likely generate us to create a better environment to suit your needs, then you pay a small subscription. And that's not going to be a lot. Some people pay for ITV um, sites and things like that. They're paying hundreds of dollars for it. And I'm pretty sure under $50 you'll be able to get your own IPTV station to run and with administrative system there. Right? Okay. And an integration of a video editing studio is on the rise. And when it comes to audio, yes, we do have script for our audio multi-track studio already. So musician can log into smtvs.com and use the multi-track editor. So we have a multi-track editor, right? So an artist, a musician, and we talk about again, like radio companies and stuff, who join SMTVS might want to utilize that part of SMTVS to utilize like the audio editor, multi-track editor, to set up programming and stuff that they want to set up and then download to their self that they can put in their streams. Of course, SMTVS do have like Star Media Radio, so I guess Star Media Radio will end up also being on the block. Let's talk more. This video is a little lengthy, but information to the people is really worth it. When I come out and I create Star Media Radio, you understand? It's to fulfill something, and we're still going to pioneer that, and it's going to be more like a AI radio. Where it's just playing its own self and changing around things, you know? Anyway. And grabbing feeds from the place like that. I'm going to try this AI radio thing. Right? Anyways. As we are giving away the ability for one to put their own IP information, we will be doing that in the radio farm too, so you'll be able to come over and get a radio player. So for your radio station, we'll set it so that a radio player ends up in your thing, and you can get a visual radio. Or, you know, we don't have to change, you just put your stuff visually through it. But on the music end, like I said, we already have, we're not putting it in place, but you be able to use it as a musician, the multi-track editing system, and to do various things. And we did purchase video stuff, but it's sort of work on a different system. But we're gonna try to tinker with that with some developer and make it work on the server that I'm on, since we already have purchased and have it. So that's the future of SMTVS.com, right? The ability to have tools over here at SMTVS.com. And you guys don't forget here at SMTVS.com also that we have the development house, right? That is coming, and we're gonna call SMTVS Development. We have VGA Development at SMTVS.com. That's just the host that do the development for SMTVS.com, right? But we have SMTVS Development that's pointing to VG now, but it's going to point to SMTVS Development, right? Now with SMTVS Development, when you hit the development link, you will get the development console inside SMTVS.com. We'll provide you with tools like my dartboard generator, which is an extreme wicked builder to build any types of web application that you want to build. So you will be designing and building web application interface, and then we'll have other parts there showing you that you can grab this and you can grab that and you can get this database too, and you can do this and you can do that, and we'll be instructing you all the way, so you end up building SMTVS.com, building editors and all kind of other stuff. So that's development at SMTVS.com, you know. Right? So like the real developer, they come there and they say, oh, I want a video site. And you go and you generate the video site that you want. And the dartboard generate, you can generate video sites and anything right now. And everything works soon as it's generated. There's a future version of it that's be connected, so because you are connected to the system, once you start generating a site and everything, you can basically start saving this to a new database that is given to you, and it'll be some coming like a WordPress type thing happening in SMTVS.com, right? You'll be on our Word our farm of WordPress. You understand? So that's a big thing. People keep your eye on SMTVS.com. You see the way I'm talking to you guys, and I'm telling you I'm a developer, and we've been realizing the direction of SMTVS.com, and well, maybe like a baby, you jump out and you start creeping, and then the baby see a lot of candy, so he start just trying to eat a lot of candies, you know, and wow, this one tastes good and bad and like that. But it's also a baby come and eat until he start realizing, I don't like this candy, I like this candy more. And so that's a part of life where you learn from stage 1 to stage 2 and stage 3, right? Into where you want to go and a direction. If after 20 odd years we have SMTVS.com, but really just as a music company, we're just trying to really just send you a little video out there to people and build a little vibes, trying to get some artists and musicians on it and trying to do this and that, and just come to the realization that we can do much more. We can offer the free profile, IPTV profile that works both as a profile for media people, and we can offer the regular profile that we're showing you for regular people. We can offer a messaging system inside there for people as well. You understand? We can offer many things, and we offering that you could go over to SMTVS.com, the other SMTVS.com backup site, and you can do your stuff over there at the marketplace. The marketplace, SMTVS.com, is extremely separate site from SMTVS.com itself. It's SMTVS marketplace, music marketplace and stuff like that, where the music is being sold. Over here at SMTVS.com, because I have long vision to do artist music press and that profiling artists and stuff like that, we are planning on having that incorporated in SMTVS.com. So people can come and search for different artist profile in SMTVS.com. We'll offer artists free music website also. Once you are part of SMTVS.com, your page that you're getting is a free music website. And it will be a tab, what we call a tab music website, like what you see we got here, right? You click on this, and that, you click on that, so it'll be like your bio be right there, your music be right there, and everything. You fill it out, and you have this one page. And it's something similar like this, right? Your music bio page is no different from this now, you know. It's the same thing. Only thing when you look up here, it's gonna like bio, image, everything that's associated to music, right? And then it's gonna be your picture right here, and artist and thing, and it's gonna be your address and stuff. And people could come here and they want the artist, they can email the artist directly. Now because you're a musician now, there will be a difference in musician. You have your little thing to play one video here, but then we give you a little list right here. This guy can put some music up so people can listen to your songs, right? Or if we're not doing that, we'll open up and give you some way up stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you guys check out my HTML5 generator program. There is an actual profile that's already set up already for that, right? But when you come to your entry page, it's going to be a lot of stuff at SMTVS.com. So thank you guys staying here. If you're here, listen to all the stuff that I'm talking about inside SMTVS.com, right? And what SMTVS.com is trying to do, right? And I feel that we'll be doing the site the way it's supposed to be really done. You can't, and I repeat, what's like in the real world, you're like, yo, you can't go off us. You know what I mean? In anything you're doing, right? You got to go full. Now, when we put up SMTVS.com and everything, to have everything standardized, right? As far as a real network template that people can really identify with, right? But at the same time, SMTVS, we have our own look, on our own templates, and we try our best not to stray too far from the template that you see. So if it's 20 years or 40 years from now, you will still see the same template. Only modernization. If you go over to tv.smtvs.com, and while we're here talking in the video, we should I talk about modernization of something, right? A modernization of an existing thing, right? So now, this is SMTVS modern template. You see, you guys, right? Let's go with SMTVS here. And you see how this one look right here? The old, it's still on the old stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like SMTVS, like. But modern SMTVS, we spread out the video screen longer, right? And we made the area for doing this more, a little bit like that, right? So this is tv.smtvs.com, right? So we still have to do some integration over here. Because there's a lot of things when like I said, we have people that we get to that we have to log in, yes. Because when you log in, you know what I mean, you can actually make a post make a reply. But on the outside, we're trying out something. And let's do something here while we're here, right? So inside the real TV, smtvs.com, for public users and so forth to use, become a member. And I have the membership thing down now, but I'm going to put it up. This is just like a different standalone entity from smtvs.com, smtvs.com TV. I'm strongly thinking of integrating this under the user membership and give you guys the ability to just go ahead and log in. We was creating this on the old user framework. When I put the new user framework into smtvs.com, I started by creating the video portion of it, right? So it's just what we know that it's there. It's not the same thing. It's something totally different. It's the same thing. Yeah, well, this is taking up the post from SMTVS. The post that is in the community, we are getting it now from here. We're getting it over here because this is one posting system. Anyway, so yeah. So this is on the old template, right? And for us to bring it, make it's going to look like this now, right? I like change stuff around, but this is the old stuff. You can see the screen, where the screen is and everything, right? But you can see now, oh, this got a more different type of setup, right? Okay. See? Okay. And you can okay. So over here, we change up everything like this. Funny thing though, when I was over here and I did this, right? I tried to get the review from over the other side to work over here, and it didn't. So now we got to come back over here and try to crash bucket, bring that over here, trying to do some stuff. We got so much video, then we'd have to take all those videos and mix these videos with that videos, and yo, we got a lot of stuff to do, right? But this is what's happening in our video stuff, right? So, and this is our upgraded video setup here, right? Yeah. And, so yes, we do have something that we have been doing for years. It's like a YouTube thing, and this is SMTVS version. This is an in-house build, such that I have one error in the problem, but it's been a long time, so now I'm going to challenge this. The other day I asked a programmer to come over and just work on changing up the posts and everything, and I decided, no, I don't want this here. This one right here does not carry a reply. right? Because I don't want it to have a reply. This is a TV, and you write a review to program that you see there, whether bad or good. You're writing it to us. You're not writing it to somebody else making a post and then you're going to reply. I've long thought about that, that all of that belongs in a social community. The post and reply thing, that belong in form of a social community. But if you're on TV and I just want you, I like that program and I'll go state, you know, I really like this program, the way it was and everything. If someone else want to come and say, yes, I did like that program, so they are replying to it. So we don't need to put up a reply box. Okay. Now, the part about the up and the down, I just gotta like, I have a few examples that I've worked over a period of time because I have a lot of bugs going through the way I write my stuff, the way they write their stuff, and I still have a few stuff I'm gonna go back to and then integrate that into this. You just need to know when a film is loaded that this change over, like when I'm counting. I have it, you know, but I think I gotta write. Okay, so I should point out, I do a lot of PHP and not a lot of that JS stuff, you know, just straight PHP. So I got the thought about it and said, well, you know, you need to really write a function concerning this and this right here. Because I did do it. Okay, you guys? I did do it. But what happened? I'm crashing with this one. So when I did it, I'm like, yo, the counting's like getting messed up. You know what I mean? So it's trying to like, I have a different counting system, and it's trying to like look at its count. It's like, so I need to like functionalize something there. So I just like left it alone, man. Sometimes that's a long, long time back in the early days. So when I not know that much about it, but now I have prior experience about a lot of different ways. I'm gonna challenge to redo it. But other than that, everything works, you know, the way I want it to. Now this is the TV, YouTube type TV that I wanted here at SMTVS.com. For people to come over and just join and watch stuff that we put in. And to elaborate more on, this is inside SMTVS.com, you know what I mean? And as you can see, once we integrate, because it's a point, you know, one need to be dropped. And so we either gonna have TV or video. And I thought about it in a form of a way that, well, video, TV, SMTVS video. SMTVS video will start up being SMTVS short videos that you can go to SMTVS and watch all our personal videos that we did, because that's what's there in SMTVS video. It's more like video from our company. But I then thought about it. I'm like, nah, but we're going to mix it up. So we're going to have that change up, and we're going to have one TV system, like a YouTube thing, and that we're showing you. And yes, we could integrate it into the system, and but I need to do a lot of integration work to really make that happen, you know. And I still, well, over here, I don't really mind this one going here to log in, because I soon change it out. You know, it's on its own system, and then I'm going to give it its own password user system. So, because it's for the paid subscriber, right? So I'm not going to work with that one. I'm going to work with the original one. I'd rather you just go ahead and log in your message and then come and log in, right? Yeah. And that's what I mean. Yeah. So SMTV is paid TV. So this is going to be our paid subscription TV. When you have pay for stuff, the viewers come over here and watch the paid stuff, you know, that we have lined up as a subscriber. Like this is SMTV's cable station, right? This is like our HBO, cable station where you're gonna come in the future and you're gonna have the SMTVS